So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed and he steps in to make the interception, it's very impressive. He's very good on the ball too, Peter, and always looking to contribute towards the build-up play.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Engages and forces him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a good run down the right. May6 makes the interception. He is through here. Munoz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Inter Milan appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Nice sequence of passes, this. Arteta.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
That has been slung wide. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mateta, and it's lofted through here. Damian. Mitchell. Richards. Nicely spread. Sarr chasing after it. Now it's Nketiah. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Takes a shot! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
What a throw in. Mkhitaryan. That has not gone well. Mitchell. Kamada. Lerma. There's a sharp little ball here. De Vrij promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Barella.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the finish! Oh, denied! Brilliant brilliantly.
Mkhitaryan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Munoz gets good distance on it. There will be a throw-in. Thuram.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a really well-measured ball. Throw it. And he's managed to gift it back. Nketiah. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Darmian. And he was quick to react. Now it's Kamada. Now it's Mateta. Nketiah. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's looking wide. And he's managed to get free. Very nicely done. That is good strength. No way through, so back it comes. And he's well positioned here. Thuram touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Barella was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Great ball, and he's in here. And a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Mkhitaryan with the short one. And that interception. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. That's just playing it safe and simple. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Barella, spread it left. Looking for options for movement. And he was alert to it. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Oh, what a strange, strange goal. I always thought he'd have an influence on the game, but not in that manner.
Well, who saw that coming? It is certainly... Thuram is on... And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. And they win it back again. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Darmian. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Riyad cuts out the pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Munoz, excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 43, numero 23, numero 22,
And it's
numero
Munoz.
94.
Looking to
numero
play him in.
49.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Il numero 32, il numero 8, il numero 20.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And a chance! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Little pass back. This looks promising. Looking here to chip it through, and that is expertly dealt with.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now this could be a chance. Pinches it off him. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a searching pass. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Inter Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. Can he get it through? Martinez. DiMarco picks it up out wide. Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Lerma. Oh, he's been caught napping. Threads one in. Martinez.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
It's run loose here. And he lines up a... He rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that's well spotted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nketiah! Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So the game's first signal. Terrific header! In he goes again! And yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Crystal Palace are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Lovely bit of skill. Played it, he rises! No, not the best of headers. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Thuram. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Knocks it out wide. Well, that's a little loose. And he's whipped it across.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's been slipped through. Nketiah! And he's really put himself on the line here. Crystal Palace with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Stefan de Vrij. Chooses to go cross-field. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's clever. That's the keeper's ball. And here's Mateta. Well, they've got it again. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Lacroix. Riyad. Sosa. Nice looking ball. Stefan de Vrij. Great vision. That has not gone well. Searching pass he's played there. Nketiah with header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Darmian. To Barella. And it's Darmian. Nice sequence of passes this. Thuram. Nice interception, well timed. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Mkhitaryan. And it's made its way to him. Pass somewhat off target. Mateta was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mkhitaryan. Nketiah. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Inter really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Crystal Palace have it back and can go again. Lerma driving forward. There's the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
A case now of complete control. Doucouré. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Can he latch on to this? Mkhitaryan picks it up out wide.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 43. Numero 36.
Now it's DiMarco.
Darmian.
Flings in across. Climbs up big!
Numero 22.
Just needed better contact.
Il numero 32. Il numero 2. Il numero 16. Il numero 20.
Lerma.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
He came in hard, very hard. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Richards.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Looking for the run. Çalhanoğlu. Ah, such a clever touch. Barella. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gesson plays it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Fratesi. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, nice touch. Lerma. Now it's Lerma. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lacroix. Not the most convincing of passes. DiMarco goes on a run down the left wing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Munoz. Hughes. Riyad. Richards. Doucouré. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Munoz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Richards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Great ball, and he's in here. Fratesi. Not the most accurate pass. That's a throw.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23. Lascia il campo per il numero 7.
And it's Fratesi. DiMarco puts... He's got tall! Oh, he got himself into a great position.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Inter are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper
Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off. Lacroix. Crystal Palace clearly now in lead preservation mode. Thuram. Doucouré. Chance here to counter. And Richards. Lerma. Now it's Kamada. Great defending, strong and determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
2 minutes to be added on. Dumfries. And he's gone searching crossfield. And time is up. Inter Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Inter desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
May6 Nunes wins the duel this time. Portugal looking to pass their way through. It's a searching pass. And he's taking no chances there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Out towards the flank. Very nicely done. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good ball over the top. And that has been cleared. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any opposition attacker here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Nketiah, played back. And here's Mateta, aimed beyond the defence. And a chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mateta. Hughes. He has a look out. Portugal yet to have an attempt on goal. Nuno Mendes. Hughes picked out brilliantly. Now this could be a chance. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, what a mistake! May6 Nunes. And it's Mendes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mateta. And it's Sousa. Lerma. Doucouré. Half an hour played now. Oh, this looks sharp. Nuno Mendes to Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo. Sousa. Now he's off and running. Crystal Palace are looking to break at pace. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ruben Neves. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Lerma.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
João Cancelo. Well, not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Nketiah. And it's Lerma. Nketiah. Now it's Hughes. Cross to the back post. They get a throw in. Foot in. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Defending of the desperate variety. There will be a throw-in. And it's Doucouré.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Crystal Palace finding their passes. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, such a clever touch. Doucouré, played out wide. Hughes, done delicately.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. That's a cute ball. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Doucouré. Nicely weighted ball. Sosa looking to run. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 8. Número 19. Número 20. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Oh, no joy this time.
Número 15.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Diogo Dalot. Here's João Felix. Gonçalo Inácio. And it's Semedo. And João Palhinha. Rafael Leao. And it's Neves. Guesson. Antonio Silva cuts out the pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Knocks it into space. Rafael chance! He has done it! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
João Neves. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Face to face with the keeper, and he's got the beat. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Gonçalo Inácio. Now there's a fine ball, crossed into the middle.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And the counter is on. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Munoz. Decore. Munoz. Oh, this is a very good run. He's in a great position here. He rises! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Inacio attempts a clearance, tries to pass it through. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Desperate defending required here.
There's the header!
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Caros espectadores, para evitarem perder de vista as vossas crianças, por favor, mantenham contacto visual ou físico com elas durante todos os momentos. Substituição para Portugal. Número 4. Abandona o relevado e vai entrar com o número 13.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Portugal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mitchell.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lerma gets into some space. Munoz could try cutting inside here. Oh, what a climb! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Nelson Semedo. And Dallo. Gonzalo Inacio. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Semedo. Joao Neves gets into a good position. And it's Dallo. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gesson. Neatly clipped into space. He has found the way through. There's the delivery. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Munoz played into space. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Opts for safety. Gonzalo Inacio. Nelson Semedo. Looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
João Neves. Rafael Leao. And that's a simple one for the keeper. João Neves made a good run there. And back to the keeper they go. Turns back here, probably the best option. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Munoz. Tries to play it through. Diogo Dalot calmly anticipates. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Two penalties and neither scored. João Felix is the man who's second in line. He's managed to miss it. Kamada is second man up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
The third man in the queue. Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. Gesson is the next to run the gauntlet. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
This to double their advantage. And the lead is 2. The margin of error is 0. It's in. Pick that one out.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Fingernails disappearing fast all around us. It is down to him now. That's won it! Portugal have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.